Alright. Let's watch the replay of this, because, this was a very good thing, and I'm very pleased with how it went. So, last iRacing stream, I, decided to fuck around and do a bunch of ARCA racing at Chicagoland Speedway. That's me in the 91. That's the very Rick car. Same livery I drove in the last 2 rounds of core. But this race was so good, I had to preserve it. So, and because I can't just upload the VOD because of copyrighted music, we're watching the replay. So qualified 4th, got a good jump on the start, P3 immediately. Holy shit, I need to turn my speakers down. And I just fucking cindered on the first lap, 35 lap race. Fighting for second here, peeking at the lead. Can't quite get there. And now we're underneath, and then this is about the point where I started fading. Yeah, here we go. And then they decided that they wanted to be faster than me again, but it's okay. I have a plan. So this was like my 5th race of the night here, and throughout all the previous 4 races, I learned that I have no short run pace because I'm a little pussy, and I'm also like desperate. I have no idea how to. I know how to save tires. I just am bad at doing it. So I'm just like, I'm gonna try to do it. And what I found was, I didn't even need to try to save tires because I was unintentionally doing it because I was just slow in like the first half of the race. So pay attention to the delta at the top here. The 2-lap delta. For a lot of the first part of this... Oh, wait. Actually, it kind of spoils the result. Never mind. Shit. Alright. I have a plan to fix this. Where is it? 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 Where the fuck? There it is. We'll just turn the relative back on. Also, someone hit the wall. Actually, the relative spoils it as well. I hate it here. Anyways, I won the race, spoiler alert. But not yet. We were schmoving to the back first. I think at this point I was down to like P5, maybe P6. After 5 laps. Pronto car on the outside do the boogie woogie. So, I'm not sure if you guys have noticed yet, but, Oh yeah, this was a really fortunate moment for me. 2 cars hitting the wall. So, I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but, almost everyone at the front of the field has been running the high line, just above the second seam in the road. And unfortunately, that's one of the risk you take from running the high line is hitting the wall. 2 cars hit the wall there, give me free stonks, back up to 5th. I was all the way down to 7th. But if you notice, there's only one person not running the high line in the front pack. That's me. It's absolutely costing me pace here. The high line killed tires. What Keenan theorized and what I kind of believe is I think the high line was harder on the rear tire, on the right rear, than the bottom. So while I had to use more right front to keep my car on the bottom, they had to use more right rear to like keep their momentum up on the top, and I think that's what helped me in the end. So we're P5 right now. 8 laps complete. I am very much lagging behind and losing time to the leaders. I'm losing like a couple tenths a lap to the leaders. Oh, you got your laptop. I see, Sprinkle. Fucking Mr. Comfy. Comfy, bro. But yeah, the whole point of the first half of this race was just survive. And, like, try to not lose as much time to the leaders, because I knew, like, once their tires wore out to where I would become faster, in theory, the less gap I have to close, the better off I am. So I kind of had to balance, like, going fast, but not going too fast to, you know, kill my tires. Oval racing and iRacing is all about tire preservation, especially when you know that you're going to go to a certain point. Because this is a D-Class series, cautions are disabled no matter what happens. Like, the entire fucking field could wreck out, but the track would stay green. So, like, I knew I had 35 green flag laps on these tires. So that's how I strategize. You can kind of strategize your race because of that. Because that constant variable.
Alright, time to soap the soup.
Soap the soup. Thanks for the resub, Cohen. That's funny. I just realized this dude in front of me has a different livery now. He was running a Dunkin' Donuts livery. Or Krispy Kreme, excuse me. Whenever this race happened, I guess he changed his thing on trading paints. Oh, 4-car in the wall again. Second time he's done that. Still just kind of trying to keep up here. I like how the 10-car was moving to the bottom. Some of these, I think the 10-car was mostly experimenting because he kept moving up and then down and then up and then down. What's up, Bench? What's up, Reaper? We're going to replay of my epic race from the other night. In the Rick Energy car. Rick Dealer, or not Rick Energy, Rick Dealers. Yes, Reaper it is. I did save the I did highlight that part of the VOD because it didn't get muted, thankfully. So it is on me Twitch. I need to put it in like an iRacing playlist or something. I'll probably link to it in the description of the YouTube video. Pickle Rick. No, no Pickle Rick, just Rick. Team Rick. Someone else is in the wall. Oh, I think this is when, yeah, this is when the front three were getting really dicey and the frickin' 13 car hit the wall. By the way, I'd like to point out, number 1 car in this race, aka the guy with the highest I rating, 5,000. 5,100. We were basically, once you reach 5K, you're basically an alien when it comes to oval. Like, you're always in the top 5, or top 3 in top split. Pickle Viz. So, lap 15 here. This is when things were starting to turn around in my favor. 10 car just kind of botched this turn. Decided to take the high line, and he just kind of did not carry enough speed around the corner, so I got an easy pass on him. It took like no effort. So back up to P4 at this point, with 19 to go. Again, I'm the only dude up here running the bottom consistently. 10 car went immediately back down. He's like, oh fuck, this guy's doing it well. Maybe I should try this. There's a couple turns where I fucked up and I ran up like a lane or so, but hey, it's fine. Where did I start? I started P4. I fell back as far as 7th at one point. Then as the 10 and the 4 battle, give me a chance to run away. Oh, this was a bad turn. I carried too much speed through 1 and 2 that lap. And just understeered like a goddamn plow. Saved it though, kept it out of the wall. 3K. Nope. Wait, actually, yes. I lost my 3K and then I gained it back. Alright, halfway. Halfway is very much the turning point. This is when the guys in front of me started going a tenth or two or three a lap faster than me, and instead we're going a tenth or two or three a lap slower than me. There's, for some reason this night, again, I have no idea how I managed to do it, but there's just that switch at about the halfway point where I was the fastest car. I didn't try to save my tires, it just happened. I just have no fucking short... I have so little short, like, early run pace that I unintentionally saved my tires. Oh, absolutely, Mike. They burned their shit up. I don't want to spoil what happens at the end, but, it becomes very apparent towards the end here. Ooh. Oh yeah, that was an interesting moment. 13 gets it in the wall. A violent disconnect all the way down to the apron, so I'm just like, well, fuck. Just don't hit me, and also, I guess I'm taking the outside here. And it's not that I couldn't run the outside. I just did it. Got a hell of a run. Got third place. I just chose not to run the outside. Sometimes the road less traveled is the better road. So we up to third. The leaders... Remember when the leaders had like a 2.5 second gap on me? Yeah, not anymore. Down to 1.3 to the leader. Again, 5.1 iRating. 5.1 thousand iRating. This ain't no fucking spring chicken. Dirt racing these cars? No, I don't think so. I mean, ARCA IRL, I'm pretty sure does a couple dirt races unless those got removed from the schedule, but... You know. Sorry, I like watching this replay. Just watching the car go zoom. And we're zooming. Yeah, at this point, I'm closing like 2/10 a lap on the leaders. And pulling away 2/10 a lap on at least like a tenth or two a lap on everyone behind me. Was the fastest car on track. Basically, I made Chicagoland my bitch. I love how the dudes behind me are trying to run the bottom now. It's like, oh fuck. Where did we go wrong? Honestly, the fact that this track is multi-groove in these cars is pretty poggers. Ultra super stable tire. You gotta race your tires to a number. That number is 35. In this case. 10 to go, by the way. 10 more laps. Gap is under a second now. You go fast. Thanks for the resub, Adam. Now that these guys are slowing themselves down more because they're battling. 7 is desperately trying to find a way around the 1. And I was car number 6 in this, in terms of iRating. So there were 5 other guys here that had a higher iRating than me. You shield ran out. Oof. Hey, you beat him. Again, there's something funny and poetic about the fact that these guys are just running up at the wall, and I'm just like, apron? Full danger coming. Oh, just you wait. Again, 7 makes another move. Here, I had the fucking big brain idea. I'm like, well, I'm close enough, and the 7's stuck on the bottom. So I'm going to run the top this turn, in turns 1 and 2, to try to get a run on him. And maybe see if I can pass him on the outside. But unfortunately, I did not get close enough. So he slotted back in. But I had such a great run. And I caught his bumper at almost the exact right time where I was turning down for turn 3 anyway. So I'm just like, fuck it. I used that momentum and I sent it on the bottom. And this begins the great ordeal. 7 laps to go. Because now I'm just kind of stuck on the bottom. I can't use the entire track, so I can't get full momentum out of the corners. I'm also being super courteous because I'm scared of like just moving up into somebody. So I'm like giving an extra lane or two like that off the corner, which is even more detrimental to my to me having momentum. But here's where the whole tire thing comes into play, because despite the fact that I'm running a much tighter line now and cannot carry as much speed around the track, I'm still faster. It's by like some laps it's by like less than 1/100th of a second, but I'm still faster doing this. Because I have more rear tire. I have more rear grip coming out of the corners than these guys have, I'm pretty sure. Because they burned out the right rears at this point, I'm sure, by running the top. So maybe they have to be a little more hesitant, like on the throttle. They can't go full throttle as soon, or they just can't carry as much speed. Meanwhile, I'm just like, alright, just brake early, stab, aim it to the white line, stab the throttle. I've been inside of this guy for 4 laps now, by the way. 3 or 4 laps. Ooh, a little blink from the 1. And finally, I cleared the 7. Problem is, there's no room to slot in, so I am now alongside the 1. This was like worst case scenario, because they were so close to each other that I basically had to pass both of them in one move. I actually led that lap. It just so happens that this one move took several laps to complete. And here I was starting to see the light. My heart was fucking racing at this point as well, because I'm just like, don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up. But here, I knew, as soon as I cleared the 1, it was over. And I'm like, ooh, I'm a little clear. That was a dick move, by the way. That was 100% a dick move from me. I saw I was, like, clear enough, so I'm just like, I'm gonna cut his nose off just to be like, hey. Just to kind of make him not get a run on me on the outside. It was such a dick move. I shouldn't have done that. Anyways, I cleared him. Took the lead. They decided to fight for second. I was like, see ya. Final lap. I just gotta bring it home, do what I've been doing. Yeah, I was established. I fucking T-posed on him. Like, holy shit. You would think a dude with 5,000 I rating would know how to get the most out of his tires in a 35 lap race around here. He did not. Instead, I took the W. In what has easily been my best oval race in iRacing. I mean, I've had other performances where I did really well. I did a couple NIS races last year that went really well, but I didn't have the finish because I'm an idiot. But yeah, just the fact that, like, I think this is only like my 3rd or 4th win in anything above rookie in oval. Like I have some Legends wins, I have some rookie street stock wins, but I only have like 3 or 4 wins above that, and they're all in the ARCA car. And but my other wins have always come from races that are like, it's like 6 in the morning. There's like not even enough people signed up for the race to actually split the field. And I'm usually car number 1 with like 2,500 iRating. So it's a less legitimate win, I guess, but this one is like, I'm car number 6. I qualified 4th. There's a dude in here with 5,000 iRating. There's a couple other dudes in here with over 3,000. And I used tire preservation. And simply running a different line than most. Like, again, I was like the only fast person on the bottom throughout the entire race. And what did I do? I won the damn thing. I also burned him down. Boom. And that was my best oval race ever to this point. Very, very, it was a very good moment.